world, welcome back to the channel. It's ride number 32 on our motorcycle adventure here in India. Wait a minute, we're not in India.
No, we are not. We are here in the Republic of the Maldives. Three, two, one.
Welcome to the Maldives.
Whee! So unfortunately, guys, we had to leave India, but only temporarily. Our visa only allows us to stay in India for 90 days at one time, and then we have to leave, go somewhere outside of India to return for a new 90-day visa on arrival.
And can you believe it? The cheapest flight to fly out from India is the Maldives.
That's a happy coincidence, isn't it?
It's unbelievable.
And whilst we were here, we thought, why not do a mini Maldives moto vlog and have a ride around and explore this island? And look at what we have procured for our island adventure. This is a Honda Scoopy i. I don't know how many cc's this is, but it's probably not a lot. But it's going to be enough for us to get around this island because it's pretty small.
So better hit the road, let's go.
Okay, are you ready to hear this bad boy fired up?
Let's go.
Whoa! It's kind of weird because there's no clutch. It's just twist and go. No gears, no clutch, no problem. So we are going to be filming this moto scooter vlog a bit differently because we do not have our beloved Scorpion Exo helmets here in the Maldives. So we're just going to be filming the whole thing on this one GoPro. But hopefully you guys will still get a good view of this awesome place.
So I will be the cameraman, and excuse me if I'm not getting every shot super smooth, but I will try my best.
Oh, here we go. We are out on the streets of the Maldives. But it's quite hard to believe that this island that we're on right now is actually an artificial island. We are not on the main island of the Maldives right now, Malé. We are on the artificial island of Hulu Malé. And the entire land, everything you see here around you, is all reclaimed by pumping sand from the ocean floor and putting it basically in a giant pile. And looking around now, it's quite unbelievable what they have done with what was once just ocean. This land reclamation project began in 1997, and it wasn't ready until its first residents until 2004, when 1,000 people moved onto this island. The island is now 1.5 square miles of land, and that makes it the 4th largest island in the Maldives. And it's now home to a population of 50,000 people. Woohoo! But we are going to be seeing the main island Malé after our exploration of this crazy place.
So this is the port here of Hulu Malé, and look how incredible it is. You have many yachts here, many boats. The water is super clear and nice, and up there is a seaplane.
No way, look at that. Cool.
Going to one of the incredible resorts, probably.
Yeah, there are 1,192 islands in the Maldives on 24 different atolls, and that could be going to any one of those.
But I have a special relationship with this piece of paradise right here, because guys, you won't believe it, I had the chance to dive with tiger sharks.
Bye, Lovey. Have fun with the sharks. a shark!
It was so incredible.
What the fuck did I
my
just
God.
see?
And do you still have all your arms and legs?
Let me see. Seriously, guys, it was the best day of my life. We saw like 6 different species of sharks, and they were just like circling around us, and it happened right here, like 5 minutes out of here. The dive point is called Shark Tank, and it was just like a shark paradise. And you know, I did 1 dive, and after we came up, the guy was like, oh, do you want to go on a second dive? It's right here again. I'm like, yes, I'm in. So we did like 2 dives in a row at the same place because it was just so nice. So if you are a diver and on this main island here, Male and Hulumale, you have to check out this spot. Seriously, it's the best. Anyway, let's continue our ride.
Woo!
Oh, you just got your spot.
No.
No.
We're going, thank you.
Yeah.
Apparently this part of the island here where we are, with these trees, apparently this was one of the only bits of the island that existed before the land reclamation project began. They basically turned a lagoon and a little strip of land into this massive island with these massive buildings.
Yeah, it's so crazy developed here and so modern.
It's been really well done actually. I mean, look at this. This is like Miami or something. It's beautiful. And before 1997, none of this existed. Apparently the initial stage of the project actually only cost $11 million as well. Doesn't sound like very much for like a whole new island to exist.
Yes.
Just come out of nowhere.
Oh, we're going up a bridge.
Yes, we are about to cross from phase 1 of the land reclamation project of Hulumale to phase 2, which is the newer part of Hulumale Island. As you can see, it's coming soon. This part of the island is a lot less developed, but they are building. Look how many blocks they're putting up. But actually they started to develop Hulumale because they had a big problem. Too little land and too many people. The main island, the capital of the Maldives, Male, had a population of only 20,000 people in 1987. Now the Greater Male area has a population of over 200,000. So a 10-fold increase in 40 years. And so Hulumale was created out of a necessity to house more people and have more space. Wow, look at this. This is like a luxury place. Look at that, supermarket. By the way, I don't actually know where we're going. I'm just still trying to head to the very top of the island. And it's not a very big island, so it shouldn't take me so long. Oh wow, look at this. I mean, that looks like something out of the future, doesn't it? That is what they're going to be building right here. At the moment, there's barely any buildings in this part of town. But look, they're going to have a cricket stadium, they're going to have this amazing housing, they're going to have another river, and then even another island on top of this island.
It's like a whole transformation going on here.
This is like the desolate part of town at the moment, but yeah, in like 10 years,
Yeah.
it's going to be jam-packed. Oh, hold on a minute.
Oh,
We've somehow entered an area which we can't get out of.
okay, so we
Okay.
have to go back.
We'll have to go back because there's a padlock on it. I think we've entered an active construction zone.
Oh, no.
So we better get out of here. Wow, this place is crazy. There must be about 40 floors. That's insane. Oh, look at all these scooters. It's like the perfect scooter place, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, we have reached the beach of phase 2. Let's go check it out. Oh wow, and these guys are having a barbecue.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi. You're using coconuts?
Yes.
Oh.
Okay. Is that like the best barbecue wood?
Well, here we don't really have anything else, so.
So you just
I like
burn
it.
loads and loads of coconuts?
Yeah.
Okay. And what are you cooking?
We have chicken and sausages.
Oh wow. Loads and loads of sausages.
Yeah.
Nice,
nice.
nice.
You guys have a YouTube channel?
Yeah, we do, yeah. It's Lavi and Ollie. She's Lavi, I'm Ollie, and the YouTube channel is called Lavi and Ollie. And we're normally doing motorcycle travel, but now we're here, we're doing scooter travel. And you were born here?
Yep.
In Hulumale or Male?
Male.
You were born on Male?
Yeah. I came here to have a barbecue with them.
Okay, so your place is actually on Male?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's us right there.
Oh, shit.
Subscribe. Thank you, man.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Awesome. Great to meet you.
Nice to meet you
Awesome.
guys.
Enjoy the barbecue.
Here, more coconut. I like it.
Let's see what the artificial beach on the artificial island has to offer.
Hi.
Hey, guys.
Wow, I mean, this is a dream of a beach.
What? What is this place?
Wow.
And this is all man-made. Everything here is man-made. I mean, it's quite hard to believe, hey? And this is a huge beach. It stretches for probably like 1 kilometer, just dead straight. And look at this water, guys. Look at this water.
I like how we walk around with our helmets the whole time.
Tweety, people need to know that we're moto vloggers, okay?
Yeah. But yeah, I'm super impressed as well because the water is super clean. Like the whole island actually is pretty clean considering it's so small here, you know?
Yeah.
What are they doing with their rubbish?
I was told that they actually have a plant where they are separating out all the rubbish, and then anything that can be like recycled or sold gets like packaged up and then sold off to other countries. And then everything that's left over, like all the organic stuff, leftover food and materials, that all gets burned. It doesn't look very polluted, to be honest. I mean, look at this beach. And it's really interesting, and we had no idea before we came, but actually you're not allowed to wear a bikini on any of the beaches or anywhere on this island or the island of Male, because 98% of the Maldives is Islamic. And actually they have designated specific bikini beaches on some of the islands just for tourists, but here, no bikinis allowed. And no alcohol allowed here either. Nice, look at this. The only place alcohol is allowed in this whole country is on the resort islands, and those islands are just for tourists and not for locals.
Wow, look, they're flying kites here.
Cool. I'm gonna try and see if I can have a go. Is it okay if I have a little try?
Once I throw, you leave little bit.
Okay, so I just let it out slowly. Okay.
Not much fast.
Okay, not too fast. Okay. It's coming.
Like that.
Do I let go more?
This, like this you can use and it will go.
Okay, like this, yeah? No. Wait. No. Okay, one more time. Nah. No. Wow, that's harder than it looks. Anyway, I'll leave you to it. Thank you so much. Thank you. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you very much. Didn't really get that going, did I? Anyway, let's move on because we're heading south and we are heading to Male, the main island. We are passing now by the Male International Airport, which is just over there. And that airport is also built on an artificial island called Hulue Island. But they've actually left the lagoon in the middle of the reef, and that lagoon is where the seaplanes are landing and taking off from. And there's just this one road that goes around the airport, and this road connects Hulumale and Hulue and Male together. So we are just about to cross the bridge that connects Hulu to the main island, the densely populated, massive city of Male.
Oh wow, now you get a nice view.
Yeah, there it is, guys. The island of Male, the capital of the Maldives. What a sight, eh? What a sight. That is quite unbelievable. And as you guys can see, the island of Male is pretty densely populated and pretty built up. In fact, as I said before, in 1987, this island only had 20,000 inhabitants, and now over 200,000, 1/3 of the population of the entire Maldives. Look at this gate. Oh wow, there's more people flying their kites here. So apparently kite flying is a popular pastime. So we are now coming to the main street of Male. And when you're driving this street, you would hardly even know that you're on just a tiny little island. This city is so densely packed. And actually, with a population of 200,000 people packed into just 3.2 square miles, that makes this city one of the most densely populated in the entire world. But now that we're here in the middle of this crazy island, I can tell you guys a little bit about the history of this place. So this island has actually been inhabited for thousands of years. The first people that came here were the Dravidian people from the Indian subcontinent and the shores of Sri Lanka. And as a result, this island was Buddhist for more than 1,400 years. And that lasted all the way, until 1153, when the last Buddhist king of Male converted to Islam. But this island was traditionally the King's Island, from where the ancient royal dynasties ruled and where the palace was located. The city at the time was called Mahal. And actually the entire Maldives gets its name from this island. Maldives means Dives, Islands of Male. Formerly, this was actually a walled city, but then in 1968, the royal palace was destroyed, along with the picturesque forts and bastions, when the city was remodeled under President Ibrahim Nasir's rule in the aftermath of the abolition of the monarchy. However, some buildings have remained, just like this mosque behind me, which is called Friday Mosque, and it's the main mosque of the island, as well as the National Museum, which is a couple of streets that way. And the National Museum was actually the residence of the last Sultan of Male. But this part of the island is not only special because of Friday Mosque, but also because of this place just opposite, which is the most revered place on the whole island. It is called the Medu Zirai. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, guys, so bear with me. But this behind me is the tomb of Abu al-Barakat Yusuf al-Barbari. Again, I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that very badly, but he is revered because he is considered to have converted the Maldives to Islam in 1153. But the sun is setting fast, guys, so let's get to the coast road and let's get over to the western part of the island for a lovely sunset ride. There we go, we've made it to the coast road, but I think we may have missed the sunset.
I think we missed the sunset by 2 minutes.
Ah, here is the museum, just there. And that is one of the only buildings that was left after the 1968 redevelopment of the island.
We're actually not quite sure if there's one way or two ways. Look, this here is the place actually where we wanted to eat.
Ah, okay.
Is it that one?
Yep.
We planned our little tour like this, that we actually have our dinner here at the ocean whilst enjoying a nice sunset. Well, we are a little bit too late for the sunset, but anyway, we still will eat here in this beautiful restaurant for our last night. Hello.
Hello, hi.
Sorry.
Is there seating upstairs?
I think there is no place, I think.
No place, okay, down here?
Down here also no place.
We have a look.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you. Wow, this place is super busy, it looks like. Oh, they have a buffet. Wow, that's a nice place here. But yeah, it looks like that everybody else had the same idea.
Yeah, this is the most western part of the island, and that means that you do actually get the sun setting just over here. So basically, this is the only restaurant where you can have this ocean sunset view on the whole of Male. So I can understand why it's busy. Oh, is that a free table down there?
Looks like it. Should we check it out?
Yeah, let's check it out. Oh no, it's booked. The table is booked, guys. Every table booked in the whole place? All booked. All booked. Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Okay, so that's a bit of a failure for our last plan. But anyway, we can go to the beach and watch the sunset from there. There you go, guys. We can see the restaurant at sunset, a big, delicious pizza, and an all-you-can-eat buffet.
Oh my God, that sounds so good.
That sounds really good. Anyway, let's go have a look at the ocean views and enjoy those instead. We caught the view just before it got too dark. It's been a whirlwind tour of Male and Hulumale and Hulue. It's absolutely crazy. I mean, this whole place is just 3.2 square miles in the middle of the Indian Ocean. Look at this. So what do we have here?
I have chosen today tuna steak. And it looks really nice and fresh actually. So let me try how it tastes.
It probably is fresh. It's probably caught just like over there on the beach. That's good?
Very delicious.
And unfortunately, I don't eat fish, so I've got chicken steaks. And I think this is a satay sauce. Is it satay?
I think so.
But it's good.
It's very good, yes.
Awesome.
I will film you having a bite.
Oh.
So we will just enjoy our meal here and then we will head back to the hotel because tomorrow we will actually fly back to Mumbai, which I'm super excited about. And that's it from us today. We hope you enjoyed the video. If so, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, share the video with your friends and family, comment below, and we will see you next time.